And title screen, Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. Hello everybody, Neptune back, and today we will be starting a new Fire Emblem. The next one in the series, Genealogy of the Holy War. Technically, Gaiden's next, but I don't want to play Gaiden because I would just play its remake, Shadows of Valentia. And I was fine with skipping. Oh, dude, listen to that flute. Beautiful. Beautiful. I was fine with skipping to Shadow Dragon because Marth is technically the first one of the game. But since Shadows of Valentia looks so much nicer since it's on the 3DS than these ones from, like, this is on the SNES, so I just wanted to keep with the sort of what is it? What am I looking for? What's the word? Old style. This archaic Fire Emblem style. So we'll be doing Genealogy of the Holy War next. And I'll just start by saying that Genealogy of the Holy War is so different. It introduced so many things into the game, into the series, that are still in the series. Genealogy of the Holy War is probably one of the most unique Fire Emblems out there. Just like ignoring the Warrior series or spin-off series. I guess you could take Three Houses, but that's kind of more development. Anyways, Genealogy still has aspects of it that are relatively new to or unique to the Fire Emblem series. But anyways, the Jugrol chronology. The Kingdom of Gran is born in the June River West Banks. Gran transitions into the Republic. Yada yada. The Great Purge. Over 100,000 are murdered. Jeez, you can read these if you want. Prince Urana rejects his royal kin. The Holy War began in 633. Jeez. The Kingdom of Granval is born. Granval declares war on the eastern nation Isak. Dude. So much is happening already. Ooh, that might be... No, it'll be fine. So, I want to say this before we start. Genealogy of the Holy War is probably the game I know the least about. You know, a lot of what I know is very basic knowledge you can pick up in like seconds or minutes. I keep hitting the mic on the wiki. That's essentially the grasp of my knowledge. So this will be a tough one for me. But anyways, at the heart of the continent of Jugrol lies Granval, a kingdom founded by Saint Haim of the 12 Crusaders. Supporting the royal family, the heirs of Haim are 6 noble houses, each also descending from a crusader of old. The 6 states, while still subservient to the royal family, each occupy vast swaths of Granville's land and maintain mighty militaries of their own. And as always, I'm more focused on the story of these games than most else. Owing to King Asmar's advanced age, the governance of Granval falls to his son, the highly respected Prince Kurth. Kurth has 2 trusted advisors in his rule, Lord Byron of House Calfi and Lord Ring of House Jungby. Granval's Chancellor, Lord Reptor? Okay, of Friege. Dude, he's Reptor, has long objected to the threat to his influence posed by Kurth and his advisors, and has allied himself with the avaricious Lord Langbald of House Dozel to form a faction. Dude, they're definitely villains. Look at that face. Dude, the bearded guy, that aside, the other guy has such a long forehead and nose. Opposed to Kurth's rule over Granval, is their faction. The young Duke of House Velthomer, Lord Arvis, leads the royal guard. In the king's care, and so has little time for a circus of politics. Only Father Claude of House Edda could foresee the oncoming storm. Into the midst of his tense situation comes dire news from Jurgral's east. The Yi Desert. Okay. Darna, a town in the Yeed Desert, with deep ties to Granval, is now besieged by savage warriors from Isach. Reports of a brutal massacre are abound. The news is met by the people of Granval with furious cries for retribution. And before long, the kingdom declares war on Isach. Prince Kurth leads Granval's charge on his father's behalf, commanding the military might of the kingdom's 6 houses. At Kurth's side, as always, is none other than Lord Byron, a highly decorated hero of peerless valor in his own right. Granval has poured its entire military might into the Isach campaign, and precious few soldiers remain behind with its neighbors. Augustria, dominion of the lords, Augustria of the west, and Kingdom of Verdane to the south, bound in alliance with Granval. Oh, so Verdanes are allied. None dare to dream they could ever be threatened. Well, yeah, they're kind of a plateau that's not really connected much but to other people. It is not long at all, however, before the people's confidence is shattered. As if not from nowhere, a vast horde from Verdane, led by Prince Gandalf. Dude, that's Rambo! Oh my gosh, that's Rambo! Dude, Rambo's attacking us? He's a prince? Okay. Rambo crosses the Granval border and lays siege to Jungby Castle. Dude, Jungby? It works so well. In Lord Ring's absence, his daughter, Lady Adine, is Jungby's only guardian. Lord Byron has entrusted the defense of Granval in his absence to his son, Sigurd, who remains at Chalfie Castle with a mere handful of soldiers. A friend of Adine since childhood, Sigurd is horrified to hear of the Jungby siege, and even with so few soldiers, is determined to protect Adine and his fatherland from the savage Verdinite hordes. The year is 757 Grand Calendar, and thus the threshold of fate is cast open. Nobody could have known then that this simple disturbance was but the first of countless calamities to come. Gosh, that's... Ooh. The Prologue, the birth of a Crusader. Woo! I debated making this first part just a story part, but I only said if it reached 20 minutes would I do that. It has just barely past 10, so... Milady, the castle is completely surrounded. We failed you. We couldn't do a thing to save you from them. Can I hit A? Yes, I can. It's alright, my dear. Every one of you did the best you could do. Please, you needn't worry about me. You must ensure that as many of you survive this as possible. No, milady, we must not stand a chance, but every last one of us will give our lives to protect you, right to the very end. Thank you, my dearie. I'm so sorry. Ooh, Calfie. Gandalf's army already has Jungby surrounded. Adine is in grave danger. Noish, I'm going to help her. I'm leaving Calfie in your hands. Hold, my lord. Surely you don't intend to go alone. Nearly all of our forces are already on the march to Isak with my father. There's hardly anybody left to call upon. They may be simple savages, but Verdain's army is still huge. I can't risk your lives by forcing you to face them. Perish the thought, my lord. I was born a knight, and I will gladly risk dying a knight's death in your name. Noise, that will not happen under my command. To allow our lord to die alone in battle would be an unspeakable disgrace. We shall be by your side every step of the way. Alec, I trust you're of the same mind? Yeah, and of course, but there's more than just Jungbi at stake. We've got to stop by the nearby villages first. Those thugs will try to beat us to them, and they'll loot, massacre, and burn them all down if they do. We've got to get there first and lend the locals a hand in locking the villages down and fortifying their defenses. Absolutely, we mustn't neglect our knightly duties to the people, especially not at a time like this. Good point, Alec. Actually, that was old Oifi's idea. That kid's every bit the tactician they say he is. Give him a few years and he'll be a match for his old grandpa, Lord Caesar. Oifi's still around the castle, huh? Oifi, I know you're here. You can come out now. My apologies, sir. For still being here, sir. Still, if you would allow it, I'd like to join you in battle. I can't just sit back while you risk your lives. I don't know. You're still so young. And you, sir, are you sure you're ready for this? I'm already 14, sir. I may not be battle ready just yet, but there's still so much I could do to support you. Please, allow me to accompany you. I swear I won't let you down. Fair enough, Oifi. After all, you already spent 2 years training as my squire. Real battlefield experience would be fantastic for your training, but you're still definitely not up to actual combat duty for now. How about you ride with me as my advisor instead? Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. My lord, what are the defenses of Calfi itself in our absence? Leaving the castle unattended is risky. Should the enemy slip past us, an unguarded castle will fall easily and spell us a swift end. Noish, I'd say there's only one man who we can depend on for that. Eh, Arden? Hold on a moment. Why ask Alec? Why me? Alec? Sturdy as a brick wall, strong as an ox, slow as a turtle. Face it, Ardeen, you were born for guard duty. Ha ha ha. Pah, I'm strong and tough, I know, but you really didn't need to call me slow. He has a point, Ardeen. Would you be the most apt at guard duty? Fine, I'll do it, but you have to bring me with you at least once. I don't want to be left out of the action. Right. Men, it's time to set out. Let's start by assisting the villages, and then it's onward to Jungbi. Woo! That just goes on. Hold on. Let me turn the sound down just a smidgen. Just a little bit. I felt like that was really loud to me. Okay. Anyways. Look at this. Ooh. Listen to that horn play. There's certain things that the game will go over and it's by itself, but I'll go over a certain few things first. First of all, you have your castle. We'll go over this more in the next chapter because we'll be able to do more in it. But actually, for now, can I enter the castle? I don't really want to, because we actually have a lot to do. I did play through the prologue as just an experiment, so I understood the game a little better. So I have an idea of how to go about this, but for the moment, I want to go over the character screen. Because you can't actually have anything more than just their name and HP displayed here. If I go to the settings real quick, or the options, I'm going to actually leave animations on for this game, as an experiment, if you want me to turn the animations off or leave them on, please comment. I always have them off. However, having them on would be interesting. So in Shadow Dragon, they were off. I'll leave them on in this game and we can test it. You have your display, which only can be turned off or on. In future games, there's an option for detailed, which will give you their experience and a couple other factors like their weapon. But for now, it's only that. You have your unit window. Oh, that's the terrain window. Unit window is what I just explained. Terrain window is just the terrain effects. Text speed will move to fast. Enemy speed will move to fast. Stereo is not my problem. Autosave? Actually, do autosave to file 1. Because I could always save on my own to 2, 3, and 4. Having the autosave will be nice. Auto cursor I'll turn off because I dislike being shoved around at the start of a turn. But now the character screen. This is very different, and this is where we'll go over a number of the changes and additions that this game makes. You have your typical name in the top left, their class, their level, their experience, their HP, their picture, their attack, hit, range, and avoid. Typical fighting stats, strength, magic, skill, speed, luck, defense, and resistance. Their weapons. And in this game, compared to Shadow Dragon, weapons are instead repaired at the castle instead of just breaking, I think. You can definitely repair them. I don't know if they'll break if they hit 0. But they also have a lot more durability. Like the steel sword has 50 as well as the iron lance compared to the steel weapons having less. Here is a major thing. Well, I'll go over your weapon proficiency. Star means they can use any of them. They're perfect in it. You obviously have up from there. You have fire, electric, wind, light, and dark. Your magics. Sword, lance, axe, bow, and staff. The additions to this game. Your authority level. Your authority level will show how much authority you have on the battlefield. However, it'll also show you whose army a character is under. So his authority is secured. And I think there's certain things that it allows you to do, but I honestly don't remember. Lover, interesting enough, I believe this is the first game to introduce romance? I think it is. Because it's the 4th game in the series. The first being the original Shadow Dragon. The second being Gaiden. And the third being Mystery of the Emblem, which is a remake of Shadow Dragon with additional story. Which is where the character Chris comes into play. If you were curious about that. And then you have Genealogy. So you have Lover, and we'll go over that in the next chapter, or after the prologue, because I kind of want to finish this one within an hour. You have Talk, which is a very convenient feature, because it'll tell you if they have conversation with someone, their movement. Funds is an interesting fact. Every character has different funds. And you gain funds by visiting villages, and I'll go over that when I reach a village. Arena level is interesting in this game. I don't think it was the first game to introduce arena. I think that was the original Shadow Dragon. But arena level is a different feature to this game. In this game, you have 7 arena levels. And every character have a different level. So essentially, Sigurd can go through the arena 7 times, and as he goes, they'll gain, the enemies will get stronger and stronger. And then Noish can go through it 7 times. with, I think, similar enemies. I think they're the same, actually. Condition, I think, applies to status ailments. So, poison, sleep, a variety of other conditions. And then the other thing I think that was introduced in this game, your skills. Oh, sorry, I meant to go over that. I'll go over the skills in a second, but no. That button. One of the truly unique parts about this game is it details each character's bloodline. The holy blood of the 12 Crusaders, the 12 original heroes, detail on... There's major blood and minor blood, and then no blood to the 12 Crusaders. So Sigurd has major Baldur blood, and these three have none. Wrong button. There's a lot more we'll go over, but for now, I think I'll move. Oh, and there's also this skill thing. It shows you every skill in the game. We can kind of go over them more when we actually get to them. But for now... Yeah, see, like, he has 2,000 funds. User can inflict critical hits. If agile, user may attack twice. Or attack 2 times. Allows the user to double attack. Immune to critical hits, skills, and crippling hits. I don't know what a crippling hit is. Oops. You have Vantage. Okay. Alright. How am I going to play this? In this first level, you're a major threat. Oh, that's a good point as well. An interesting part of the movement of this game is that traveling along a road, and I learned this when I tested it, traveling along a road actually takes less than 1 movement per space. I don't know what it is. I think it's like 50% of a movement or 60% of a movement. But traveling along a road is nice. However, as you see in the top left, you lose 10% of your avoid, whereas staying in the woods, you gain. I want to move you and Alec. Oh, this was also the first game to introduce the weapon triangle. Though I think we had it in Shadow Dragon. I don't remember. So swords are good against axe, axe good against lance, and lance is good against sword. Let's see. Because I don't... In this first level, you're incredibly vulnerable. It's so easy to die. Especially without like a healer at the moment or a good amount of units, but... And as they detailed, if an enemy gets to your castle, you lose. But you can always have someone guarded to protect that. Dude, Rambo. Rambo's a bad guy in this game. Keep that in mind. You curs seriously haven't seized this puny castle yet? Useless, the lot of you. Out of my way, I'll do it myself. You, not bad for being here all on your lonesome, but I've had enough of your struggles. No, my dear. My lady, forgive me. My dear, Well, looks like we have quite the gem here. And Jungbi's princess to boot. You're coming home with me, Derry. Listen up, DiMaggio. I'm heading back. You and Gerard are in charge. Yes, sir. Haha, relax. Won't be long, and I'll be bringing Kin Beath's lot along for the fun. When I do, all of Guinevere's our oyster. Even Valhalla ought to be easy pickings. With nobody around to stop us. The kingdom's all ours, boys. Leave it to us, sir. Come on. Oi, quit your dawdling. We don't have all day, you know. There you go. And I'll show this. This is the speed up. It's really quick in this emulator. Cut the bridge. I'll have none of those Guinevere worms crossing over here. Yes, sir. Oi, Gerard. I'm going back to Marfa for now. You're in charge of the border. Stay sharp. We clear? Yes, sir. But, your lordship, who's that there dame you have? The spoils of war, my boy. She's coming back to Marfa to marry me. What do you think? A real keeper, eh? Else, eh? Just look at her making my mouth water. Back off. This one's mine. You'll have your pick of all Guinevere once we're done here. Keep it in your pants a little longer, yeah? What animals! Gods above, I implore you, bestow upon these men a hint of human decency. Oi, what you mumbling about now? We out of here. No dawdling, you hear? Get to work, boys. Our next stop's Caliphate. Don't forget to milk the villages for all they got. Yes. In this game, one of the unique parts about this game, I should say, is that the maps in this game are huge. In the previous... Oh, good dodge. Ooh, we're going to have to help him out there. In the previous game, in Shadow Dragon, you could typically get across the maps with Siada, who had the boots, in like 3 turns, typically. In this game, it will take you literally like 10 turns to get across the map. Oh, we have some more allies. Looks like we made it in time, Lex. And by the looks of it, Sigurd's standing down the entire Verdant army with just a handful of men. Bet he'll be glad for our help. But Jesus, El, I can't believe I let you drag me into yet another mess like this. With the war and Isak going on, there's hardly anyone left to defend Guinevere. Sigurd's few knights are all we have, and they're out here risking their lives on behalf of the entire country. I couldn't just leave them to die. We both know there's more to it than that. Come on, Azel, what's the real reason we're here? I have no idea what you mean. It's the Lady Adine of Jingbi, isn't it? Come on, everybody knows you like her. You just came here for her sake, didn't you? No, of course not, you don't. Really? Then why's your face beet red? Looks like somebody's got a girlfriend. Ooh, my voice cracked there. Lex, knock it off. Come on. We're wasting enough time. Ha ha ha, got it. Time to teach these verdant thugs a lesson or two. Weird. Does autosave start at every turn? I didn't know that. Interesting. Anyways. Yes, we get Lex and Azel. But the reason why... The bad part about the maps being so big is like this village might be difficult to save in a sense. But it also means that levels take a very long time. So I'll have to be very active if I want to get through some of these levels. And I can't increase my movement speed, which is unfortunate. Ooh, look at him. He's a heavy boy. Nice. I'm gonna have to send someone up to help him, so I'll send Noish. The Verdant. We do 21 minus 5, so we do 16 damage. Okay. In this first level, I'll have to be extremely careful with how I handle things. Ah, yes, this is, I think this might be your first example of Canto too. Canto is the ability of horse riders, or yeah, horse riding units to use the remaining movement after battle. But I think for the time being, I'll leave you here. Because you can definitely see them, yes. Can you see the castle? No, okay. Up here we have an example of what happens to villages. So, villages won't be destroyed until they are attacked for 10 turns. Besieging a village takes 10 turns for the enemy, and you lose money as their houses get destroyed. So if you visit a village, you get the item, a potential item, if they have one, dialogue, and you will also get 5,000 gold for whatever unit visits it. And as I'll represent here, any unit can visit a village. Every time a house is like destroyed, you lose 1,000 gold. Here is a representation of half destroyed house, so you lose 500 gold. So it goes 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000 village being destroyed, and you lose them in increments of 500 as the village gets destroyed. Oh, I waited because he wasn't... Okay. What's our benefit for being on a village? Stop. Plus 20. Okay. We do 19 damage. I didn't check how much damage he does. He has 56% chance to hit. And he missed. Okay. Actually, stay on the village. Can you see Azel? Okay, good. No. I think Azel will be fine with one hit if he takes it. But I'm going to currently send Sigurd. Oh, you know what? I'll send him here. We need all the help we can get in this game. Or in this level particularly. Ooh. You know what? I will move you here. I think he'll be fine. Though it's really dangerous. Everyone moved. Okay. End the unit. End the turn. Okay, good. We have to make sure we avoid every attack possible. Dude, look at him inch over. I love his little crab crawl. Ooh, you attacked him. Your hit's 25, my guy. So you attacked Lex. He has 20 avoid. Oh, 56. Ow. Damn you. And there you see a house actually getting destroyed. Completely. All right. And we have our next set of allies. Good, we aren't too late. I pray Sigurd is still unharmed. I'm sure my brother's doing just fine out here, but it won't be easy without a magic user in his ranks. I want to do all I can as a healer to help out and save lives. Quain, I'm sorry I dragged you into this mess as well. I know Calfee isn't my family anymore now that we're married, but I couldn't just sit back and do nothing. Thank you so much for coming. Not just from me, but from Sigurd. There's no need to thank for thanks, Ethelyn. Sigurd is every bit as important to me as he is you. Remember, he is my brother-in-law now, after all, and I couldn't possibly leave you to fight all alone. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Lord, milady, we should hurry. Lord Sigurd still awaits us on the battlefield just ahead. Yeah. So, let's see. What is her class again? A Trabiteur. Gotcha. Oh, and the Slim Sword, I think, in a description in one of the games, I think it says the Slim Sword is... It's meant for women because it has no weight to it. Or females. But in reality, it's just meant for characters with low statures. So that way they can wield a sword more effectively. It's really weird how it says that in one of the games. But anyways. Critical. As you can see here, it says lover is Quain, and you can talk to Sigurd. The thing about being lovers is that lovers can trade money between each other, but only lovers. If you're not a lover, you have to get money or from, I believe, a castle, or within the castle. But anyways, can we kill you? No. So I'm gonna attack with Noish first. And hope that he kills. I didn't actually calculate it at all. Damn it. But this will allow him to move. Let's go save this village. You kill him while you're here. Ardene's super slow and has low movement. So honestly, that's, as they said, why he guards the castle. In this game, if you don't have like a high movement count, you will most of the time be left behind. I pushed Ardent out because I know we'll be fine. Everyone shows up. But typically, you probably don't want a knight, an armored sword following you, because he'll be trailing the entire time. Quain, get out here. I think you'll be fine. 32, you'll kill. And you have 100% hit. We go, Quain. Good hit. Stop there. We don't want to sit you on a road just in case someone actually does come and hit you. Finn, use all your movement to get here. My bad, here. He's an archer, so he can't attack us. And as always, I don't feel the need to say this necessarily, but I want to get through the entire game with every unit alive. So I will be trying to get every unit through the game alive. So we can read all of their things at the end. Because that's my, as I said, my favorite part to any game. Any Fire Emblem game, I should rephrase. Though I can't mark an enemy's movement and keep it there, unfortunately. We're safe next to that road and you can see there. Okay. So I want to move you. Actually, hold on. Before I move you, let's go let's have a conversation. This will probably be a very long part. Sigurd. Oh, you're unharmed. It's great to see you too, Ethelyn. Thanks so much for coming. I just couldn't stay away when I heard of Verdant's attack. It's such a relief to know that you're okay. Oh, come now. Did you really think I was about to lose to Verdane? I heard that Caliphate barely has any soldiers left behind, given that most of the army is away at Isach. And let's face it, I can't remember the last time you didn't just leap straight into a crisis without thinking. With Father away at war, I knew I had to come. Someone has to save you from yourself after all. Heh, wow. It feels as if I was getting the very lecture only yesterday. I swear, after Mother passed away, it was you who single-handedly kept us in check. Once you went off to marry Quain, We could have sworn that father finally had a proper little lady for a daughter. But no, nothing's changed at all. I feel so sorry for Quain. Ha ha ha. Secured, I'm only what you and father made me. If I'm a fusspot, then it's squarely your fault. Perhaps if the two of you hadn't been so unkempt. Perhaps you're right. Listen, Ethelyn. We might not act like it, but everything you've done means the world to us. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've always caused you, and thank you so much for coming. Secured. I might just split this into 2 parts as well if it takes like 45 minutes. Right here. So the top of this point. Where we want to take him. You'll have to, in this game, use a lot of land markers to get around and such like that. Yeah, good kill. We can visit the village with Lex now. Pay attention, kids. Weapons aren't created equal. See, Wow. See, swords best axes, axes best lances, lances best swords. The way I always remembered that is there's a scene in one of the Fire Emblems where someone with an axe is so... I remember it vividly. He counters a lance really easily. And that's how I always remember that axes beat lances. And I always remember that lances have a longer range than swords. The fact that swords beat axes is just a circumstance of me that the other two resolve. This right here is why you've got to use your head before you blunder into battle. Speaking of battle, if you ever find yourself hurting out there, a chapel is the best place to go. It ain't free, mind. Every bit of health you regain, it'll cost you 5 gold pieces. But you can't put a price on your health. And because it was undamaged, we gained 5,000 gold. So yes, that's what I'll go over next. Chapels are strategic positions throughout the battlefield. You will gain health at them, but as he said, every health costs 5 gold. Or a little gold. I think he said 5. So if Azel was 5 health down, it would cost him 25 gold. But he has 5,000. So as long as he doesn't use too much gold, he'll be fine. I believe everyone has moved. Oh wait, did I turn off start end or auto cursor? I turned off auto cursor. Oh, this game doesn't have a smart end. Interesting. I didn't even realize that in my test runs. Okay. Ah, Seared got hit. Good kill, though. Secured and Quain are going to be your, like, main units in this fight. Oops, that was an accident. I should keep my hand off of that. Ooh, he has a hand axe. That's good to know, because that means I shouldn't attack him with Excel. Does it ever happen to any of you where you rest your hand on the keyboard and your hand's like too heavy naturally and it'll press keys? Because it happens to me all the damn time. It's like one of the things that I can't get over. I hate it. Sometimes I wish my hands were lighter so I could rest them and not press keys. But in that same regard, I don't know if that would fix the matter. I'm thinking about the autosave, and it might be a huge issue if I put like Noish here and 3 units spawn and attack him. The autosave can't save him. Huh. Anyways, actually, we may want to advance you a little bit. Okay, yeah, you're safe over here. Avoid the guy with the hand axe. Good kill. Yeah, but until, as I've been preaching, until we are 2020 higher level, this game is a huge threat. There's so many enemies, you can get mobbed so easily. Is anyone over here? No, then I'm just gonna make a straight charge for that village. It's really kind of dangerous to have Lex and Excel go on their own, or even to leave Azel kind of unguarded, but we should be fine. Sigurd got hurt. We'll want to heal him. Can anyone see past him? No. It's important that I send Ethlyn down because the top route has 2 chapels. Quain actually, oh, you're not hurt, are you? Do you have a hand axe? No. Quain has a javelin. Javelin him so we can weaken him. Dude, Quain hits hard. Okay. Go here. Is this a road? Good, I avoided it. Okay. 15. We'll do 10 damage, so he will survive. Oh, but his hit's 22. So I gotta hope he misses. Damn it! He got a 22. That's Fire Emblem for you. Stay there. Is this a road? No. Move you there. Finn, I'm actually going to send you up. Because I feel like we're going to need that. You go there. Ooh, actually, he has a hand axe. Because if I move him, he'll have the plus 20 avoid. 16 hit? You better not hit. He better not hit. Trash! How? How is that? Oh my gosh, I'm mad. Wait there. Dude, that... Oh my gosh. If they keep getting hit like this, I'm gonna die so fast. They should be avoiding it. Okay, good. You went to the... I was afraid he'd go to the... Noish. And cause a ruckus. Oh, he's on the chapel. That's right. The enemy... Oh my gosh, Lex, don't die. The enemy also has their own set of money. Oh, he used his turn. Uh-oh. I might have to restart already. Oh, thank goodness Lex went first. This must be his skill. Oh my gosh. Woo. He gained 1 HP. Oh, this is already a bad start. But we'll live with it. Oh my gosh, Lex. Save progress? I think not. Lex is damn near on the verge of keeling over. Oh, the chapel didn't actually work for him. Interesting. Hold on, Lex. Oh, he does have Vantage. Oh, he gains double experience. Oh. Dude, Vantage. Woo! Dude, that was a pinch. Oh, he does have a hand axe. So he does 18 damage. He'll do 16 damage to us, and we'll do 17 damage to him. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Oh, we hit twice. Nice. That's convenient. Fuck. Guys, you gotta gain more than one stat. You gotta gain more than one stat. How are we gonna go about this? He has a hand axe. No, he doesn't. He has a hand axe. Okay. Quain. Javelin. I've been so unlucky. Also, it's taking forever. That should be fine. I want to attract him, as a matter of fact. I need Quain to do his attract dance. He's dead. Ooh, he leaped to that one. Nice, nice. But this is what I mean by this game just takes so much more. The levels are bigger. So having... I mean, I should say the levels are bigger, so even though we have, 9 movement, it still takes like 6 turns just to get here with 9 movement. It's absurd. Are you hurt? You are hurt. Noish is also hurt. I would do... What's 21 minus 8? 7, 13 damage. And he would do 11. 22. I don't want to do that. Do you have a hand axe? He does, so he'll be able to avoid it regardless. There's no way he runs to the castle. There's no way. I can't do that in good conscience because he's gonna die. I'll do it under bad conscience though. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Thank you. Stay there. No, actually stay here because if he tries to run to the right, then I'm gonna have to quickly go and counter him. Quain has to hit or Alex is dead.